Realized or unrealized? That is the question. They're basically just 4 legal ways to make money. 1, by your own labor. 2, sell something, taking a commission. 3, invent something. 4, speculation. The question of realized or unrealized applies directly to number 4, speculation. I was reading a post this morning that talked about how much money people were making speculating on Bitcoin. It pointed out how much the price of Bitcoin had gone up, implying those who held Bitcoin had realized a gain. However, until they sell or spend their Bitcoin, they have not realized anything. Sure, they have an unrealized gain, but that means nothing until their Bitcoin is liquidated. It is the same with stock, bonds, or anything that has an intrinsic value, even money. If you don't believe money's value is intrinsic, just note how much it's worth over time. The core difference between intrinsic and extrinsic is whether something comes from within or from the outside. Intrinsic means something is inherent, essential, or belongs to the very nature of a thing. It's the value or motivation that exists in itself. Extrinsic means something originates from an external source. It's the value or motivation that is applied to something, often as a reward, punishment, or means to an end. This concept is most clearly understood through its application in different fields. In psychology, motivation. This is the most common context for this comparison. It describes why you do something. Intrinsic motivation, you are driven to do an activity for its own sake, because you find it personally rewarding, enjoyable, or fulfilling. Example, reading a book because you love the story and the act of reading. Example, playing guitar because you feel passionate about music. Example, solving a puzzle for the simple satisfaction of figuring it out. Extrinsic motivation, you are driven to do an activity to gain an external reward or avoid an external punishment. Example, reading a book to get a good grade on a book report. Example, playing guitar to win a competition and get prize money. Example, solving a puzzle because your boss told you to. In finance, options trading. This is a more technical application, but it follows the same logic. Intrinsic value, this is the inherent value an option has if it were exercised immediately. It's the amount the option is in the money. If an option has no immediate tangible value, its intrinsic value is 0. Example, you have a call option to buy a stock at $50. The stock is currently trading at $55. Your option's intrinsic value is $5. $55 minus $50. Extrinsic value, this is the portion of an option's price that comes from external factors. It's any value above its intrinsic value. This is often called time value. Example, that same option with $5 of intrinsic value might be selling for $7. Its total price is $7. Intrinsic value equals $5. Extrinsic value equals $2. This $2 represents the chance the stock could go even higher before the option expires, influenced by factors like time and volatility. The bottom line is that until an asset is liquidated, any change in price is an unrealized gain or loss. If the asset is repurchased at a later time, the price paid relative to the realized capital can wash out some or all of the realized capital lost or gained, but does so by converting it to unrealized. My transaction set model works because while the liquidation value of my account may move up and down, it is throwing off cash. This is why free cash flow is the only valid measure of success. FCF equals income minus net replacement cost of the asset.